Oh, here you go. Well, I can't invite you because you're not appearing online. Oh, you are? You can see me moving right now? Can you see this? Yeah, I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
The fact that you're gonna get your ass.
This is definitely the hardest team I gotta play all season. In their stadium. What do you think of music?
What?
You've never seen the presentation of this, have you?
No.
Let me know what you think.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, Alvin Kamara, fresh off a big performance a week ago, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New Orleans Saints. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always,
here we are.
The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Saints.
I'm gonna get obliterated.
An early season tilt, and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Best quarterback of all time, don't hit me up.
Haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season.
Don't hit you up about the best quarterback of all time.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Yeah, I'm 3-0.
Better bring your A game. You better bring your A game.
Oh, dude, I know. I'm gonna get my ass kicked if I don't.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Is it clear for you? Is like the presentation clear?
Yeah.
They'll be led out by the first
I think I see what you see, so.
back in 2001, and that's the veteran Drew Brees.
Well, in prep for this,
best quarterback all time.
With the defensive staff because they had to review last week's game tapes where he threw for over 400 yards.
Look at music in the background.
That's got to be significant. That's why he won.
That way you can tell Brandon if I play good, I kick his ass.
What they wish for, ho-hum, and he might do it again here in this one. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL
this is why I said it's going to be hard. He just yeeted right over the top of my defender.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago.
He's crazy good, dude. See those X's on those guys?
Yeah.
Those are superstar X factors, and they're fucking rare. But if you find one of those people, if that X turns red at any point in the game, good luck. Because they get like a power-up. So like, Alvin Kamara, if I press R2, look in the bottom left corner, it says satellite, make 10 yards receptions. So if he gets 3 10-yard receptions, then he powers up, and he has like increased space when he goes on a receiving route, which means he's open all the time.
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout.
Oh!
Stripped, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and
This is going to be a shootout.
all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first
This is
down.
gonna suck ass.
Saints spent a third-round pick on Traquan Smith out of UCF in 2018, and what a thrilling season for him.
This is the run play.
He was the guy that caught the pass from Drew Brees that moved him past Peyton Manning to become the all-time leading passer in NFL history.
Jeez.
20 before he's brought down.
Who is that dude?
Nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like...
There we go. Randy Gregory.
Randy Gregory. In there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And it's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack...
Picked off.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Oh my God.
The 20. And he takes this one
You're
back
going.
into the end zone. And the Cowboy
Yeah, it's like a
defense
delay.
has
Like YouTube has
touchdown.
like this 30-second automatic delay.
Oh, does it?
So a pick 6 there.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it.
They went with
So what are you watching right now?
Almost becoming the base
You just
package
touched
in the
him.
NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Has he kicked the field goal yet?
by Mara, up and
He's
good.
about to.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Alright, then I'll kind of try to stay quiet then and hear your reaction.
As this one's in the
'Cause I didn't know that.
This will be taken in at the 1. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
God
Well, he
damn.
does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him,
No, he just got the first down.
straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
15 yards through the air and a first down.
And
Jared
another
Cook
one.
is a guy who's been around the NFL. He's been with the Titans, the Rams, the Packers. In the last 2 years in Oakland,
Said and another one,
makes the
another
move to the
one.
Big
Percent.
Easy, where he pairs
All
with
right.
Drew Brees and
Prevent the
becomes
big
a nice
plays.
little threat.
Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas. Let's get a quick look at the Saints offense.
The steal in the 2017 NFL Draft had to be running back Alvin.
Ooh, wow.
Split time with Mark Ingram his first 2 years in the league. With Mark Ingram now in Baltimore, it's his show. And through his first 2 years, almost equal yardage, rushing and receiving. Expect his rushing numbers to take a big leap in 2019.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
12 more yards there and another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Throwing now is Breeze. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Lutz good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over with their 4th-year quarterback, Dak Prescott, at the helm. The passing yards a career high last year, close to 3,900, but protection was a problem for Dak Prescott. His 56 sacks taken were one fewer than his previous 2 years combined. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 carries, 69 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line.
I don't think you're going to win this one, too.
It's going to be tough.
But in this case, that play got bottled up.
Throwing, Prescott. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down.
You have no faith in me, do you?
We remind you
I mean,
that
I do.
coming up tomorrow night, Monday Night
Very
Football,
little.
we finish off the first quarter of the season with an AFC North battle from the Steel City. The Bengals and the Steelers kickoff scheduled for 8:15 Eastern. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game.
God damn, why do they keep hammering him off?
Because he's amazing. He's got an X Factor ability.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas.
They're just going to hold the ball all game. So.
You know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a 3rd down pass.
Oh boy, what's Breeze's X Factor's freaking lit up.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara.
That's not good.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before
I
picking
need to
up
blitz and get him out of it.
There was one of the downsides of blitzing during a run down because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, Kamara. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The good run on 1st down followed up by
No,
a
the sound of my
not-so-good
burp
run
just
on
came
2nd
through.
down.
Because I freaking hear each other like on the stream too.
A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They lose a yard there on 3rd.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets
he's right.
rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. The rush defense is pretty good as well. I think
Quarterback's
because they're so cohesive.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Offensive line linebackers really work well
I don't know what his thing does, though. It's never good that he's red. I've got to sack him, too, to get him out of it.
Set to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out.
Check this play out.
Professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically,
Well, it almost didn't work. And my quarterback just got hurt. Great.
No.
Are you actually fucking... Good thing I invested in a good backup. This dude's 6'7", by the way.
Here's 2nd and 8.
My backup quarterback.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Takes this to the 27.
So my quarterback and my fucking running back are both injured. Great. Absolutely fantastic.
What about your quarterback?
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence.
Oh no!
To get upfield.
Alright, Prescott's fine. He's coming back
The
in.
other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles.
That was a touchdown, dude.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some matchups that they had.
Did you see it
They
yet?
could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
That was a fucking touchdown. He was long. That was my backup. He's 6'7", dude. He's a big dude.
With a new set of downs.
He and my starting quarterback are literally the same quarterback. One's just a lot better.
At their own 37. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze.
Oh, I really need to sack him.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive.
What does his X Factor do?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to our check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this one comes
Ball's out.
down
Let's
to
go.
the left side. Oh, it's out.
No fucking way, dude. Wait till you see this. You won't believe it.
Off to the races, down the right side.
Oh, no way.
You won't believe it.
Oh, no way.
Return touchdown to the Cowboys. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his
Dude.
hand.
That's not just a short shot.
My defense has scored more points than my offense.
Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in
Yeah,
a
your
great
guys are
play
right,
for that
man.
defensive
My
unit.
defense is amazing.
Extra point by Moore, up and good.
If I win this game,
And that
dude.
makes the score 14-7.
And I get ball at halftime.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for us.
Do you think this is realistic, like real life?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Looks like you're just watching a regular game.
Not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Drew Brees getting ready.
Oh, he's out of his X Factor.
On offense. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
Maybe if they get like a
No
turnover or something.
fucking way.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to
No
amaze me because
way.
you would think that
Dude,
would be a
3
fumble
turnovers.
from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would
You're not
think
30
no
seconds
one would
behind. You're probably like
ever
15 seconds
Yet
behind me.
they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football.
I don't know. I
I
just know there's a way.
If you get
No
strung
matter
out
what.
on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result.
What'd you say?
Yardage.
I'm not.
And they'll work it inside
I just know that there's a
15-yard
delay no
line
matter
before
what.
it's all said and done.
You feel like they're gonna win?
Yeah, my
For
God.
a first down pickup of 18
I don't know. You're
yards.
playing pretty good now.
That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play,
Fuck.
Here as he's taken
That was
down.
not good.
Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
it's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Yeah, I'm using a different playbook this game. I have no idea what's in this playbook.
Here on third down, an extra defensive
Like I said, they're all different.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Will.
Try to get some yards back.
He'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The kick by Marr is good.
Yes.
And they will move up by 10 now.
I'd say that's a productive first half.
So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
An incredibly
What'd you say?
kick fielded way up there.
It was definitely a productive first half.
Played a lot better than I thought we were going to.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Outcome, the not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That's a good start.
Oh, God. Here we go.
That's a good start.
Oh, man, that was good.
Zeke would have been long gone.
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Yeah, if that was receiver wasn't good.
Oh, shit.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Oh.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 5 yards on pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Fuck, right as it through.
He goes down.
Oi.
David Onyemata able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Yeah, we're going to try it.
You saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. It's not too often you see a holder put that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. I guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well. It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yes.
He's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for
That's
that?
huge.
What you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get
Make the defense, make the offense work.
Coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
What'd you say?
Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10.
I said that is huge.
27. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
That's that.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh my God, Dak. Come on. Gotta have it.
This at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You lucky bastard.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense.
Tell you what, we're containing their running back very well. He was my biggest fear.
Realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
No way, dude. That's huge. That is huge.
As they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Defense is playing fucking amazing.
It's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Austin.
Oh, you ran into me, you...
That'll be put in the books as a
dumbass.
50-yard punt. And now here come the Cowboys. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The Cowboys on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Oh.
Yeah, you think I was going to break it?
Because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
He's having a day, dude. 80 yards already.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
He's having a day.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. 1st down, and it's Pollard again.
4th quarter, baby.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
8 minutes, that's all you gotta last.
With the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the
That's what she
clock
said.
going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario,
Face mask?
tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
A flag? What happened?
The yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Buying time to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
2nd and goal from the 1. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Let's go.
The Cowboys will extend their lead.
6:40 is a lot of time to play, though.
Up and good. And the decision to
You still, you're just pulling ahead.
winds up successful.
I'm surprised, though. This team is... I'm just playing very well, though. I have not made hardly any mistakes.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. About 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee.
Sit down. Oh my god. Oh my god. He got smoked. He said, get off me. Dude, he just threw an elbow into him. This bitch.
And leading here in the 4th. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things.
Yes. Huge.
Hassan Reddick coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with a sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up.
God, this defense is playing amazing, dude.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards.
Oh, my DB's in the zone.
Pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And they work this well upfield across on 4th. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Imagine still playing
The
Fortnite.
completion good for 3, 2nd down.
Imagine still playing Fortnite.
Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Pull him out for the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way. I know I spent a lot of time talking about tight ends in a lot of cases now.
No, great. He's back in the zone.
But they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Camara. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long
Trying to get
drives,
pressure.
but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze.
That would have worked, but I stuttered at the beginning of that.
And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That play would have worked.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra
Did he
plays.
get it?
Harder to move it.
No, he did not.
2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's
Oh, power v power. Here we go.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So
Here we go.
here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays
I
out.
win, bitch.
Oh, I think he went backward. He did.
That's game.
Had to
Let's
for
go.
Such little time remaining, and the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
That's a huge
They
stop.
tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And Prescott here to throw. Shakes off the side. Prescott's throw.
Are you joking? Oh my god, dude. Give me a fucking break.
Still needs somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets him a little bit closer.
Well, never mind.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Come on, fellas.
Here's Here's the Dallas
Where's your
offense
onside
now
kick?
heading back out onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
They're still in
The
it.
Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
Barely, but they're in it.
They'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's Pollard. Oh, no.
Oh my god, dude, hold on to the fucking ball, please. Please. Do not fumble.
Home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, Pollard.
Yeah, I'm covering the ball up now.
As he is smothered behind the line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 2nd and long, but
Trying to get some yards.
it's almost certainly another run. Being chased out left. On the left side, Gallup's got it. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the
Oh,
run,
wow,
able
he
to
didn't set his
through
feet.
the football for a nice first down.
That was an easy touchdown.
End zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one. I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so...
Yeah! Let's go!
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that.
Dude, that's a huge win.
So for Dallas, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll
I had 89 yards passing. Oof.
Marshall's the best there is.
Huh?
I said you're the best there is.
Now you can tell Brandon next time he talks shit that I'm actually good.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I like completed all my goals too. I shut down every one of their guys.
Oh! Oh, shit.
Dude, this is a huge game for me. You wanna know why? Oh shit, my...
Player is now ready. There is a high chance of re-injury if you play.
Yeah, I don't like this song at all.
Dude, this is fucking insane. The one guy just let him go by, didn't even try to block him. He literally just stopped.
I don't know if I should re-sign him. I think I have to. I can't see with him with any other team. Dak Prescott. The most controversial signing of them all. How much do I pay Dak Prescott? How much is he wanting a year? Okay. So, see how they're all different colors?
Yeah.
So that means they're development traits. So you have normal, star, superstar, and X Factor superstar. Dev trait is how quick like your player will progress. So obviously the better trait you have, the quicker they progress. So Zeke, obviously superstar X Factor. So he's like the best you can get. Star, superstar, normal. So this guy right here, my backup running back, he had a good game last week, and they're saying if I get over 100 yards rushing with him or 2 touchdowns, I will increase his dev trait, which is huge. And then the other one is for Awuzie, and he'll become a superstar dev, which is really fucking good. So I've got to play really good with both of them this week. Play the Packers.
Now let's take a minute to see
In
how
Dallas.
you can improve your team.
Do you know how hard it was to not do that?
This is going to be a tough one. He is going to be extremely tough to beat.
Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers, discount double check. He's going to be tough because if he gets in the zone, AI defenders can't pick him off, which means I have to play coverage. So he's going to be tough to beat. It shouldn't be as hard as fucking New Orleans, though. New Orleans, that was, believe it or not, even though I played well, like, that was probably the hardest team I've had to play yet. That sucked. You watching this one, too?
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the 15-year veteran Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers as they take on Dak Prescott and the defending NFC East champs, the Dallas Cowboys. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of.
Yep, I've been on the field in this stadium.
Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for
It's
football
freaking
at
massive.
AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done. And
Every time I play Aaron Rodgers, he lights me up. Every time. Let me get ball first.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, and here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Wish they would do that. That's what they do in real life, and it's lit as fuck when you're kicking off. If you've ever been to a college football game.
12 in green and gold coming out to lead the Packers. Of course, that's Aaron Rodgers. Last year for Rodgers, despite the young receiving core, despite the nagging injuries, despite the removal of his head coach, better than 4,400 passing yards, the second highest total in his 14 NFL seasons.
Here you go, baby. Can I go 5-0?
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Who?
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
Shit, I need to blitz my corners because I need to Uzi to get some tackles for losses this game.
I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones.
Dude, Jalen Smith is all over the field all the time.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
All right, quick observation. Because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third.
Jump that route, Barry.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Great, and he's already in the fucking zone.
Everyone in the stadium
How lovely.
saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. And that'll set him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Jones.
Nice.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Here are the starters defensively for the Cowboys. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? On 2nd and 12.
Yes, there's one. Let's go.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got
Good
to find
defense.
a way to all get on the same page.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you.
No good.
I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 13 carries, 95 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Going right side, he has Witten. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Dak finding his tight end Witten, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up.
Shit. Oh, man. That was dumb. That was very dumb.
The ball at the 47-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think
There's 2 sacks. Let's go.
They've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure, he's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his use
there,
of
Thomas.
covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more
Thomas.
yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
We're scoreless after 1. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Got a man, that's Allison. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication.
Thank you very much.
All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. 23 yards on the play.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A reminder about Sunday Night Football later tonight. It's a rematch from the divisional round last year. Colts and Chiefs from Arrowhead. Then tomorrow on Monday night, the Browns and 49ers from Levi's Stadium, where the Browns already playing their 3rd primetime game in the season's first 5 weeks.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers, and left side here, it's Graham. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. For that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They'll run it with Jones. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the play.
He did not.
If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this is good. He
Oh,
got
wow.
just enough to clear the crossbar.
Wow.
As he drops it in from long distance. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
And
Nice.
he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a second.
Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed in.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The defense for the Cowboys getting set to go. And we're going to get a peek at some of the hits that have helped them get this first-half lead.
And you know how the best hits happen? By being really good on that side of the ball in terms of fundamentals, being in the right spot, diagnosing plays well, and being there at the point of attack. They are really making it happen.
Rodgers now on first down. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. And he fumbled it. It's on the
Yes.
ground. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Shouting through. And he's into the clear. 20, 10. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Packers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now left side on the swing pass. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Two former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers fighting his tight end Graham. Packer first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guy, you're energetic, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
So many play callers in the red zone worry about the negative effects of a play that they're about to call. But this guy, all he's worried about is gaining yardage and putting the ball in the hands of his playmakers.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And Crosby puts it through, and high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So it's a third field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
No, they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the post.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer.
I'm back, guys.
Create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins.
Well, I got my defender, his upgrade pretty much, I think. Now I'm working on my offensive guy, so he hasn't had that great of a game, but my defense again has been fucking balling out.
But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that
9. They have 9 points. All 3 of them are field goals.
Yeah,
I haven't even let him score a touchdown.
Just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Kyler Fackrell gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up third down.
Well, that play was
I'm not sure if I like this playbook.
Quick and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
And blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this
going for it.
game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
To throw is Prescott.
Fuck.
No, it's
Damn it.
The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Nah, he dropped
Boy, you
it.
talk about not playing it
I had
safe.
him.
Why were they going for it there,
God,
Charles?
dude, did you see fucking Brandon found Katie's fucking Instagram?
Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything. The ball they go downfield. Remember when Bill
That's so
Belichick
annoying.
went for it
She's so
in that
fucking
game, right? Against Indianapolis on the road. Everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they hit the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He's trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center,
Damn it.
he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles. Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They'll run it with Williams.
Oh, you left?
Yeah, I'm gonna play GC for a bit.